Special Award goes to Jess Pope.
Thank you very much. Thank you to Steve. Thank you to BAFTA and to all my colleagues and friends in the industry. This is a real honour, overwhelming really. Given that this award commemorates the late great Alan Clark, I did wonder to myself if, for tonight at least, I can get to say that I'm the governor. That won't mean anything to anyone under 50, but Alan knows what I'm talking about. I'd like to start by thanking my wife Tina for helping me do what I've been doing for the last 30 years. She asked me not to embarrass her tonight, but ever since I first saw her in her underwear, that's actually a long story, it's not as bad as it sounds, her mum knew all about it. She's been my friend and my partner and my most honest critic and mother to, without doubt, my three greatest productions, my sons, George, Max and Milo. I want to thank ITV, who've nurtured me throughout my career. I'd like to thank a writer-director called Terry Windsor, who taught me a great deal about drama when I was starting out. And then when I thought I knew a lot about drama, along came Steve. I wrote Philomena with him and I discovered that I learned a whole lot of new things that I didn't realise I didn't know. To finish, I'd like to simply say that in this industry, it's not what I've made, but who I've made it with that really matters to me. So thank you to all of them and hello, Mum. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love the fact this is called the Special Award. It must feel very special to you.
Yes, it does, yeah. It's not... It's that one before Lifetime Achievement, so I'm allowed to accept it and look back at my work and not feel too old.
But that also means that you're allowed to accept another one in the future as well. Amazing.
Yes, yeah, I'm very happy about that. This is wonderful.
It is. Considering you have done so many different projects as well, have you got a favourite? I mean, is it harder doing big screen or small screen?
No, I think the process is exactly the same with both of them. So if I was working on a piece for television, I would apply exactly the same rigour. I'd try and approach the story from as many different angles as I can. The same is true as when I was writing Philomena with Steve Coogan, and you know we were recognised with an Oscar nomination. But the process was the same. You're just painting on a bigger canvas.
So how did you start a career like that? Did you decide, oh, I really want to work in television, or was it something that just happened?
It's about being nosy, I think.
Yeah.
Because before I worked in drama and television, I was a journalist, and so that's about being nosy. That's about a fire engine or an ambulance goes past. Where are they going? What are they doing? And really, I'm the same now. You know, if I'm working on a story, I just want to know what happens. Why did what happened? How did people feel? What does it mean? How do you put it together? It's the same process. It's nosiness, really.
So any young kind of screenwriters or writers out there should really just be nosy. That's ultimately what they have to do.
Yes. The other important thing is to start.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this a lot. One of the most difficult things about writing is starting. There's a blank screen, or when I started, a blank piece of paper. And it's quite intimidating. But starting, once you start, it's not so bad. And so that's what I'd say to any aspiring writer, is to start.
Yeah.
It is half the job.
I bet there's some shows as well that you start writing and they come easier than other ones.
Yeah.
Does that happen?
Well, I think the key to it is I mostly work on true stories, things that have happened. So there's a lot of things that I can look at and research out there. If you've taken enough of that information in, and if you've really know your characters and studied them, in other words, the harder you work, the easier it gets. So I think you have the stuff you need at your fingertips to explore characters if you've done all your homework. It's like being at school.
Yeah. But also, I mean, people get excited about the prospect of working on something that you've written as well. So that must be good. You always have a brilliant cast in whatever it is that you're making.
Well, thank you. I think it's more to do with the stories, though, than me per se. I think it's about picking stories that people can connect with. You know, I've worked with some wonderful actors and actresses, but I think in the end they take the job because there it is on the page. They can see how they can be that person.
Absolutely. And you got your sons here tonight as well.
I have, yes.
I saw that.
Yes.
They got their moment. Are they going to follow
I nearly
you?
went then. I was a bit of a catch in my voice. But
Oh.
it's a lovely moment to have them all here with me and my wife.
Absolutely. Well, look, congratulations.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.